Another glance at the emblems later on, but let's get into the Land of Dawn now. This is game 2. Once again, match point for RSG, so everything is on the line for the Barangay.
It's really difficult actually for the side of RSG and even for Omega to find a perfect rotation, knowing that this is a Minotaur and it is, in terms of crowd control, I kind of feel like it's light on the upper hand because of the area of effect for the skills. Locked and loaded. Ranked first 34 times for Kelra, and the second is Eman.
That's why we call him the Filipino Savage.
Too close, the stats are too close on both sides. But going back in this game, RSG again rocking the Yuzong, already taking a kill over at Chakno on the Edith.
Yeah, that's what we were saying, man. The early game belongs to the Raiders.
Okay, so a bit crucial in terms of the vision here for both. And it's interesting to see that Chakna is the one being forced to back away for RSG, because most of the time we see him in front of the other players.
That's why I said I don't like this Edith against Minotaur, because it's hard. Like, if you have gap closers on your lineup and you're up against a Minotaur, it feels awkward to just jump in, because the punishment will be there. It's kind of like a tanky version of Rafaela, right?
Also, it's negative synergy. When you go for Onward, you put the Minotaur where he wants to be anyways.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, thanks.
Thanks.
You give me setups. It's like the Franco and Atlas matchup.
Also, it's like the Joe Tigreal situation.
Exactly.
Right? Ejector, thanks!
You put them behind the lines. Oh, I see your teammates. Oh my god, I get a set.
The vision that is supposed to be given to your teammates is being used by the other team. So, okay.
Wait, up top, look.
Okay, up top is going to be Nats. Low on life already, so meaning Nats is going to be here for the team fight. But no, there's Aqua for that healing. So Turtle Objective was going to get this. Irad is here. The vision is there as well for Etomax. So Light is here at the bush, but Retribution
that was clean!
With just one dash. Went for the Retribution and successfully taking that turtle.
Amazing. No, he weaved the Retribution into the dash.
Yeah,
and dude, Andoryu just hesitated, but wait, down bottom. Oh.
Okay, at the bottom, the worldie has been procced already by Eman. So Chakna is there as well to support his teammate.
Yeah, Flicker forced out onto the Bruno. Half-slow now completed top lane, however.
Okay, here's the boxing arena for both Nats and Riona. There's no Cyclone Eye, and he's forced to move out from that vicinity.
Yeah.
Hard matchups, by the way, for the Paquito. Like, all lanes, if you look at all lanes, Angela, Fred, and mid. Minotaur is sitting on the bottom lane. Yu Zong, you literally cannot just touch with with your jabs, because he's just gonna be able to reset the HP.
I mean, it's just
back
logic,
with the Sha essence.
right? Who would win, a literal dragon man or an athlete?
Depends if you're Pacquiao.
He's not Pacquiao, dude.
He's
not using the skin.
He's a smaller version of Pacquiao. Because it's Paquito.
He's not the presidential candidate, man. Not the senator, no.
Okay.
He's just literally somebody who's good at boxing in the Land of Dawn.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of, we have a footballer here at the bottom lane. Same goes to the other players of Omega. They're ready for a team fight. Aqua is here as well. So probably just a vision, and Omega moves out. But on the top lane, there's going to be a possible kill for the side of RSG, and successfully, with that, Fraser's Wrath, Irad with a kill.
Oh, that collapse on the bottom lane took too long. Irad, be careful with the recalls. We have a statistics with those recalls.
And even the recall is part of a
0% win rate, by the way.
And it was even part of a keys to victory yesterday. But at the bottom lane, the action doesn't stop as Light is now low on life. Heavy spin has been used by Andoryu. Oh, nasty flicker out.
And Aqua didn't even need to use Heart Guard. He was just checking and checking and checking. You good? You good? I am, fam. Don't worry.
A lot of the ankles were broken in that moment.
Okay, that's a nice flicker.
Grand Theft Orange!
Okay, this is things are looking bad for RSG.
Same thing could be said on the Akai side.
Yeah, but he's trading it for Turtle too. Oh, but wait, Eman.
And out of the bottom lane as well, there's no trade for the side of Omega. But as per Midnight, Andoryu is taking that orange buff as compared to the Turtle for the side of RSG and Omega.
I mean, as much as you are putting pressure on the bottom lane, RSG is just getting all the resources that they want. And you're not even stopping like the Bruno from farming. Nope. He's up by, I think he was able to finish the Haskell much faster than Kelra. And now RSG, they are not slowed down while Omega is committing a lot of resources. XP lane is getting shut down.
Retribution has been used as well just to slow down the boxer of Omega forces back away,
The dragon form.
uses that bush, but the dragon form, the dragon is here! And the secure kill for Nox.
Took a while longer, but I don't know. It's not going to get away with this. This is the next question.
Okay.
I mean, supposedly not.
Against 2 players, I think he's not going to be able to make it, and
But-
Adori will secure that one.
But they force 4 heroes on top lane. Look at bot.
Yeah,
Look at bot.
That's
Oh.
it. Emma's just going to kick them balls right in tier 1 down bottom. And I guess Omega's looking for a trade up top. I guess that's the next best thing.
Yep, definitely. Knowing that there has been a lot of space for Emma, and now has the Berserker's Fury, by the way.
Oh, he's going to go again?
I mean,
All right, nope.
Tower on the bottom lane has damage reduction still, so RSG might consider moving towards mid lane. Now, looking at the items again, look at the Bruno, 500 gold ahead of the Irithel, even though the pressure was insane on the bottom lane, almost closing out on the, actually not almost closing out on the boots, because he does not have boots.
Barefoot.
Barefoot.
Bruno, literally kicking balls with bare feet.
That's how they do.
And
That's
we
how
are
they do
the Bear
streets.
Bros.
That's
Just
Bear
to
Bros.
connect the bear.
TM. TM.
Anyways, it's 3-1, and RSG is really on the lead for this one, and they are just the ones pressuring Omega. It's as if Omega is looking at perfect timing to go for the trades, but they're not successful yet, since they haven't destroyed any turret yet.
By the way, 6 minutes in, 1.4k on a Bruno, by the way.
Oh, that's huge. And not enough damage actually against Irad.
Oh.
And again, RSG has the timers now.
Oh, retry, forced retry.
That's right. No
Free turtle.
turtle.
No
It's
chance.
going to be difficult for Omega to contest here. And now, I guess it's in Omega's best interest to actually pick up the pace. Astral Echo thrown out.
Okay, here comes the heavy spin for Andoria under the turret. Light again with another flicker. This is the second
God.
time.
He don't even care. He don't even care.
Not even blinked.
Oh my.
And yeah, this is a free turtle. Frida didn't even use the retribution. He can go ahead and wreak havoc elsewhere.
Okay, so RSG is just right over the place of Omega. But we can see Atomax right now with that necklace of Durance against the very sustainable RSG lineup.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want that item on a Navarius though.
Uh-huh.
You want to be able to ramp up your items. Irad, once again, be careful with recalls. I mean, as much as as much as you are in a winning position,
Yep.
2.4k up, still dangerous, 0% win rate on the recalls. But Ryota, again, the XP.
Oh, the battle of the
It's over.
XP laner continues.
He's going to get punched here.
Ryota.
He's gonna get
Ryota
knocked
is down again.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. What's the score right now? What is that, 2-0?
2-0, yeah. One at the top.
3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
By the way,
Man.
that's the usual.
That's the usual. Okay, I don't get the joke, but I'll get that later.
It's an
That's the
English
usual.
test
It's
thing.
fine. There's nothing to get. That's the joke.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the joke. It's just that's a
Interesting joke,
That's a
Yeah.
usual.
by the way.
Yep. I don't know how Midnight made it fly, but he did.
You guys made it fly. You supported me. Thank you.
Yep,
Here,
we have
here you go.
supportive friends here. Same goes
We're,
with
we're,
RSG.
we're the We Bear Bros.
with the
Right?
Bear Bros.
That's why. A minute until this Lord spawns the first Lord
There
of
you
the
go, the
game.
flask.
And RSG have just been stepping on the gas. They have picked up the pace, and Omega are left reeling. They are gassed right now.
Yeah.
Not much of what they're doing is paying off. Not a single turn, not a single objective. They were able to trade for some buffs,
Yeah.
but at best, that's what? A wash.
And remember, you are kind of like a mid-game lineup for the side of Omega. You do scale well into the late game. Not the best late game marksman, but in comparison to Bruno, who deals so much damage, and with a Yuzong to boot, I think RSG is confident in terms of team fighting. But again, you have to consider Omega, those SOPs,
Yeah.
screwing objectives. They just want a team fight. That's where it has to come down to. So RSG, they're always grouping up with with the Yuzong, the Minotaur, provided that the sustain is there. So RSG, they just need to collapse on these objectives and not let any fight go through with the terms of Omega.
Here we see RSG in control of the river. Andoryu has vision. Here's the flash coming in!
What a nice petrify coming in from Nats. Enomax goes in for the flicker and a heavy spin, and Nats gonna be down. Light is the next target, so one player down for RSG. Perfect time for Omega this time as Ryota will go in for that split pushing. Irad uses that energy eruption. The Lord is already half on life, more than half actually in terms of damage. Chakra with those 3 hit, but Irad secures that Lord.
RSG again, fundamental takes, but the team fight's not done yet. Omega, they want to take more. Ryota is split pushing top lane, which does win them the, I would say, the overall map control.
Yep.
But again, RSG, they get lured. Look at the damage coming
Oh.
out of the Brute.
What
Oh,
a worldie! What a worldie from Eman. And then the free hit, the basic hit. It's just massive for Killer to sustain that one in the middle lane. Slowly but surely taken down by RSG.
Them balls be hurting, fam. And now RSG, it's not like they got a pick off
4 hits.
earlier on.
Oh, wow.
4
They're
hits on the
back
tower.
at it. Lord up top. And Yu Zhong as well in mid. It's Eman and the rest of them. I smell a penetration. At least one inhibitor going down.
Yeah, Omega, they need to do their best. It's not enough that Ryota is splitting the map right now. They have to deal with the damage up from the Bruno. Problem is, they don't have the items yet, like the blade armor,
Okay.
the immortalities, the nuts.
Here comes Nuts again with the Dragon Form. Heavy spin by Andorio, zones out none. But the Lord has been
Another
defended here by
wave.
Omega. We have the minion wave, both top lane and middle lane.
All right, they gotta
But
go back.
RSG disengages.
Yep.
No
Oh,
Black
wow.
Dragon Form.
Holy Shield already popped. So that's good. Omega, immaculate defense there. Very well done. Now Aqua versus Ryota, the
Oh.
1v1.
Okay, Aqua against Ryota, but the other players of
Oh, the
RSG
flicker!
here.
The flicker!
The Holy Flicker from the Holy Baptism Flicker, whatever that is called. Ryota knocks in, but is down against RSG.
That's a show of dominance. That is full-on committal and confidence because Aqua put on the puppet on the strings,
Yeah.
flickered forward to make sure that Ryota would get stunned or misplace him.
Dude, the additional 2 seconds allowed Ida to close the gap
Yeah.
against Paquito. And now you don't have the split pusher on the side of OMG. RSG does not have to deal with the opposite side of the map. And they group up 4-5 heroes on bottom lane while Andorio and Irad gets a
Okay.
recall battle.
Yep.
I mean,
The
it's not
recall
just a rep
battle.
We
He
have a
doesn't know
recall
though.
battle.
He doesn't know that Light is joining the fight in that bush. So technically, Irad wins.
2 hits tower. There you go.
Okay. So definitely a recall battle here for both, but for RSG, 4.4K gold lead. So I'm thinking for Omega,
Oh.
what's the perfect
Hey.
thing to do for them this time?
I mean, at this point, they are doing their best to split with the Paquito and the Idrithil, but at some point you have to deal with this insane team fight of RSG. And the way you do it is you replicate what you did in game number 1, when the Lord spawns. Prior to that, you take a team fight, force the
Yep.
Black Dragon form, try to get out, and maybe punish Nats along the way. But we saw RSG earlier on, Nats is willing to die for the Lord objective,
Yep.
and that's how fundamental the approach is for RSG. And that's the thing that you need to break here for Smart Omega.
Is the fundamentals, man. The Lord matters more than your life, Nats, and Nats understands that. That's what makes this work. And with that, Lordo respawns the upper quarter of the map. Andorio and the Irad there first.
Oh, light.
I wonder if Light knows. That's a 4-man coalition from Omega. Oh, he knows. He's just playing with the distance.
Yup, just beating the players of Omega. And thinking about Light and Aqua, what a very sustainable combo.
Yeah.
If Light uses the
Yeah.
Heart Guard with a Minotaur that uses the Motivational Roar.
Yeah, I believe Omega ran this as well, like the
Another-
Chapno Minotaur,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Tomas Angela just baiting out some few skirmishes whenever the Minotaur is away from his teammates, but there you go, Nats.
Another Dragon again with the Heart Guard coming in from Aqua. Keller's gonna be the target. Swoosh away.
Whoa!
Immobilized as well. Keller's still alive, but not enough damage against this duo. Just running away. And the Keller is down as RSG will secure this Lord.
Oh my goodness, Nats versus the world, man.
Yeah, but Ryota, Mission Impossible, actually demolishes that inhibitor down bottom. That gives OMG a little bit of breathing room, but I wonder if that's going to be enough to actually get them in a good position to defend because, mind you, man, that's a huge Lord coming out in
Yeah.
about 3 seconds. Oh,
Yep.
there it is.
It bought him maybe 80 seconds because Ryota was able to clear 2 waves, and that means double wave. 2 waves are needed to be cleared by RSG to kind of push bottom lane. But now they're splitting up the map. They're making sure that 3 waves are gonna enter the base of Omega.
Okay, here comes the slow from Omega. Probably all they need to do is just to clear the minion waves as fast as possible.
Oh, Ryota.
But this is the second Lord actually at the top lane, so inhibitor turret is gonna be down for them. And even at the bottom lane, we see another Aqua and Ryota fight.
Yep.
We saw this earlier, we might see it again.
And what's funny is Aqua was actually winning. We left the fight with Ryota at less than half health. And that's going to allow RSG to push in even further. Black Dragon form!
Okay, another Black Dragon form. Aqua is ready for the Heart Guard,
Oh.
but there's no minion wave. Actually, at the bottom lane, for the side of RSG, the slow is there as well. The conceal for Omega. Are they gonna go for a team fight? Nope, not this time. Not this time.
I mean, that Black Dragon form was kind of mistimed from Nuts, as the waves were already cleared by Omega, but still, holding 5k gold right now, I mean, leading by 5k gold on the side of RSG, definitely feels great, especially when the Bruno doesn't even need to participate in the fights, because the only thing that you need to worry about for RSG is Kelra, and Nuts is doing that himself, like zoning, killing, taking objectives, that's all Nuts.
Yep. Speaking of Kelra, that little sequence wherein he almost actually won against Light and Aqua, you could have sworn he was rocking old Haas claws.
Yeah.
With the way he just regened with the whole engage. But now, looking at damage dealt, it's not like Omega's not presenting a threat, right? Etomax and Kelra on top of the charts, they just need to convert that. They just need to make sure that that leads to more than just life bars going down.
Yeah, but the question is how? Because the thing is, those damages, guess who is on the receiving end? It's the Minotaur and the Yuzong. These two heroes are sustainable enough, and they can reset themselves, and add to that the layer of shield that Aqua is providing, especially with the Flask of the Oasis.
So you're saying it's not just what you got, it's not just how you use it, it's where you use it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Eman has been untouched for the majority of this game.
And at the same time, for Nats, as long as he's able to use that Petrify against Kelra. Actually, Kelra is the only target here for RSG for the longest time.
That's the main objective.
That's the main objective.
Petrify
yes.
on Kelra, be okay.
And everything's gonna be okay. That's
Acronyms are funny.
Yeah,
Acronyms
I don't know
are
why.
funny.
I don't know why.
Here we go. Lord Dance. Omega wants to do it. You want to dance, Irad? Let's dance. Andor, you're looking for the pull. And they're waiting. Lord's still at neutral.
Top lane, top lane, top lane.
There's a different play coming in from RSG. They know that Paquito is there, Riona is there. But Riona will go for a recall.
Yep.
So we're back to this Lord Dance again. And the minion wave, by the way, of Omega is flowing at the bottom lane.
Yeah, no, also in mid. Wow,
Oh,
a passive push in that tier 2. And just the same, Lord still at neutral here. Neither Irad nor Andor able to get a solid pull. Kelra and Chakno in control of this right side river bush. And there's no vision there, all right? There's no vision there. I wonder if RSG knows.
Okay, so it's just
Now
really a
they
matter of retribution. So Light will take in the damage, but is forced to flicker out. That hurry, me hurry during that moment.
Again, Omega is splitting this, and Omega, ooh, they're turning, they're turning.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're forcing Aqua to be not part of this area, just to have Riota, just to defend the Riota's aggressiveness on the turret. But yeah, almost low life is the Lord. We see another dance for Nats on the Black Dragon form. Again, a Petrify has not been used as well, but Irad will secure that Lord for RSG. Even the heavy spin is not enough to stop the players, as RSG is forced to back away while Riota is at the middle lane against Aqua. Their minion wave is flowing. This might be another Omega play we're in. They give it the Lord, or give out the Lord, but they take in all the kills. Chakno, Immortality has been procced. Andor and the rest of the players are here, still here to defend, but RSG no backing away for the Raiders, as another raid against Ardoryu is going to be successful.
Oh, it's another abort mission situation for Omega. They've lost 2 on the way, and Riota's shenanigans have got to stop.
Yeah, again, Omega, the best thing that they can do is split the map. But the problem is, there is an Angela on the side of RSG that can deal with a split push that Riota has been doing for the past few minutes. And in terms of team fights, they are just better on the side of the Raiders, because again, it's literally hard to fight into this team fight with the Black Dragon form in the Minoan's Rage.
Another zone out from Nats. Keller's going to be the target. We send the Petrify. That's why RSG will win this series with a sweep.